Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode on Grammar Genius. In today's episode, we are going to look at the aspect of concord, noun versus verb agreement, or subject-verb agreement. So now, concord. What is a concord? Just like I explained in the introductory aspect, concord is what? The subject-verb agreement. That is the grammatical alignment between the subject and the verb in a sentence. So therefore, there must be that kind of agreement in terms of number, singular or plural. So let's have some examples. You see, the first example is when the subject is in the third person and singular number. Third person singular number. Therefore, the verb in the present tense takes s or es. Like for instance, Mary goes to the market at 10 in the morning. Musa teaches English at college. Aisha does her chores every morning. Aisha does her chores every morning. John reads his books every other day. Ali visits his relatives every week. All these examples have what? Third person singular number. Also we have what? The present tense verb with es, or just s as in the case of reads and visits, right? These statements are habitual, what people do as habits, all right, on daily basis or daily routine. Now, another instance is if the subject is in the first person singular or plural. First person like I or we, first person singular or plural. Second person singular or plural as in you. Third person plural number, all right, in the present tense or present continuous tense. The base form of the verb is used. Example, I go to the office at 9 in the morning. See, first person singular, I go to the office at 9 in the morning. Good. You enjoy watching football. Second person singular or plural. All right, you enjoy watching football. Now we have what? First person plural, we go to the mosque 5 times a day. We go to the mosque 5 times a day. They go to Abuja every month. Third person plural, they go to Abuja every month. So now these examples here, you see, they take the base form of the verb without the inflection of e, s, o, and s. That is only attributed to third person singular. All right, just the example we had earlier. We speak English all the time. We speak English all the time. They visit their relatives from time to time. See, they visit their relatives from time to time. See, good. We perform pilgrimage every year. We perform pilgrimage every year. Another instance is what? If the subject is in first person singular or plural, second person singular or plural, third person plural number in the past tense. Therefore what? The past form of the base verb is used. Now, I went to the office at 9 in the morning. You see here, just like unlike the other example we had, I go to the office at 9 in the morning is what? First person, also what? Present tense. All right, so therefore what? The base form of the verb is used. So also here, since it's in the past tense, we're referring to the past tense, therefore the past form of the base verb is used, not the past participle or anything, just the past form. So I went to the office at 9 in the morning. You enjoyed watching football. We went to the mosque. You see? They went to Abuja. We spoke English. They visited their relatives. We performed pilgrimage. So all these examples here, since we're referring to the past event, so the verbs will be in the what? Past form of the base verb. Now, the verb must agree in number and person with its real subject. For example, one of my sisters has gone to school. The real subject is what? Not the sisters, but one of them, one sister, has gone to school. That is why it says in number and person with its real subject. So the real subject here is what? One sister has gone to school. One of my sisters has gone to school. Every one of the students has applied for scholarship. So here everyone is referring to individual students separately. So each student has applied for scholarship. You see? Another example for each. Each of the brothers has been offered admission. Alright? Not the brothers, but individual brothers. The real subjects. Alright? Real subject is individual. So now, another example is two or more singular nouns connected by and must be used with a what? Plural form. Two or more singular nouns connected by and must be used with plural form. For instance, smoking and drinking are injurious to health. Smoking and drinking are injurious to health. See? They refer to different things. So we will use what? The plural form of the verb. Mariam and Hafsat are sisters. He and his brother are identical twins. You and I are best friends. Now, two singular nouns connected by and expressing the same idea must be followed by a singular verb. Let's have an example. Knowledge and wisdom makes a man great. Knowledge and wisdom makes a man great. You see, two singular nouns, knowledge and wisdom, different nouns, but expressing the same idea. They are just trying to pass on the same information, same idea. So we use the word singular verb in it. Knowledge and wisdom makes a man great. Slow and steady wins the race. The long and short of the matter is that she is very beautiful and attractive. Bread and butter is good enough for me. Being the hammer and nail is his specialty, meaning what? He's the leader and he does the work. Alright? Good. So you see, knowledge and wisdom, the same idea. Slow and steady, also meaning the same thing. Long and short of the matter, alright, referring to the same thing. Bread and butter, alright, is good enough for me, referring to the same thing. Being hammer and nail, also referring to the same thing, expressing the same idea. Now, two singular nouns connected by and referring to the same person must be followed by what? A singular verb. For instance, my aunt and guardian wants me to become a doctor. My aunt and guardian wants me to become a doctor. Here, my aunt, also my guardian. Alright? The same person. The author and editor has invited me to dinner. The teacher and principal is my uncle's friend. My wife and boss has something to say. So now, these examples, for instance, if you want them to be having to have plural verb, you can say my aunt and my guardian want me to become a doctor. But I believe we will have such kind of examples in the future, so let's move on. The author and reporter is my brother. My uncle and doctor visits us daily. So now, good. If the two nouns refer to two different persons, therefore what? An article or a possessive pronoun must be used before each noun and the verb must be plural. For instance, my aunt and my guardian wanted me to become a doctor. My aunt and my guardian wanted me to become a doctor. The author and the editor have invited me to dinner. The author and the editor have invited me to dinner. All right? The teacher and the principal are my uncle's friends. My wife and my boss have something to say. My wife and my boss have something to say. You see, two nouns refer to two different persons. An article, like what? This, the determiner, all right? The, or what? Possessive pronoun like my and my guardian, my aunt, all right? My teacher, my wife, my boss. You see, this is what it's referring to. The author and the reporter are my brothers. My uncle and my doctor visited us daily. See. So now, two nouns connected by and which are preceded by each or every, meaning what? Nouns to come after either each or every must be used with a what? Singular verb. For instance, each boy and girl has been offered admission into the university. You see, each boy and girl has. This is the verb has. Every man and woman has to contribute to our society. Every man and woman has. See? Every male and female teacher has to participate in the invigilation. See, the verb has also. Each actor and actress is popular. Each actor and actress is popular. See? Verb is singular form. So now, another example is two singular subjects connected by or, either or, neither nor must be used what? With a singular verb. For instance, no salary or bonus was given to the workers at the factory. You see, no salary or bonus was given. So this is what it's referring to, right? Either my sister or my brother has failed in the interview. Either my sister or my brother has failed in the interview. See, either or, either or. Then the verb will be singular form. Neither John nor Mary has agreed to accept the post. Neither John nor Mary has agreed to accept the post. So now let's note this. When one of the subject is in plural, all right, just the examples we had just now. When one of the subjects is in plural form, therefore the plural subject should be placed last and it should be followed by a plural verb. For instance, neither my friend nor his sisters are interested in watching TV. See, this one is singular form, but sisters, what? Is in plural form. So therefore, sisters can't come before friend. It should be placed, it must be here last, and it will carry the plural form of the verb. Let's have another example. No salary, no bonuses are given to the workers at the factory. See, bonuses are given. Either John or his lawyers are there. Either John or his lawyers are there. See, are, because of the lawyers coming end. Now, when two singular subjects connected by o, no, differ in person, the verb should agree in person with the subject nearest to it. For example, neither Ali nor I have visited the site. See, the verb will agree with the noun nearest to it. Alright? When two singular subjects are used like this, Ali nor I. Alright? So therefore, the verb should agree with the person with the subject nearest to it, right? Neither you nor Ali seems to be able to speak English fluently. Neither you nor Ali seems to be able to speak English fluently. Ali here, since is third person singular, that's why we have seems, the verb with what? An S. Present singular verb with S for third person singular. Either Ali or you are to go. So you see, since we are referring to third person here, singular or plural, all right, the plural verb is to be here. You are to go. All right. So now in this example here, the next example, a collective noun must be used with a singular verb when what? The group is thought of as a single unit. But when the individuals are considered separately, it must be used with a plural verb. We have this instance when we discussed collective noun in the aspect of nouns. If you haven't watched the video, you can go to our previous video on nouns and then you watch it. Examples. The ship's crew has tried to save the passengers from drowning. So when the ship was about to sink in the water. So the sentence is lengthy, but we can just make it stop here. The ship's crew has tried to save the passengers from drowning. So you see, the crew here is being considered as one single entity, all right? But in this example, when the ship arrived at the port, the crew were welcomed by the Nigerian Navy. The crew were welcomed here. This verb crew is being considered as what? The individuals, separate individuals here are considered. That's why we have the plural form of the verb here, and here we have the single form of the verb. Crew as a whole, crew as individual members. The committee has issued its report. Committee as a whole. Whereas here the committee are divided on one minor point. The committee, the individual members of the committee are divided on one minor point. Individual members. Singular, plural. So now, when we have either, neither, each, everyone, one, plus of, plus plural noun. All right. Therefore, we have plural noun must be used with a singular verb. All right. When we have either, neither, each, everyone, one, plus of, a plural noun. Therefore, when we have this, we must use a singular verb. For instance, either of the books is interesting. Either of the books is interesting. We have either, all right. We have this of. We also have plural noun books. Therefore, is interesting. Meaning we are comparing two items here. Either of the books is interesting. Either you take this or you take that. Any of them is interesting. Neither of the two sisters is willing to marry me. Neither of the two sisters is willing to marry him. All right. So you see, is. Each of the students is given a textbook. Every one of my sisters is married. All right. All these, since even though we have plural form of the nouns, we are considering individual members of the nouns here. Either of the books, one of the books, all right, one or the other. Neither this nor the other is willing to marry him. Each of the students is given a textbook. Every student is given a textbook. Every one of my sisters is married. Meaning what? Each sister. 1, 2, 3. 1 is married, 2 is married, 3, in that order. One of my friends has returned from Dubai. Not all the friends, but one of the friends. One of my friends has returned from Dubai. Now, none may be used as a what? Singular or plural. None of them has agreed with me, or none of the poets have attended the function. See? Either way. Now, plural nouns denoting quantity, amount, distance, time must be used with a singular verb. Example, 10 years is a long period. You see, now we have 10 years. We can't say 10 years are a long period. No, 10 years is a long period. 5,000 naira is a large amount of money. We can't say 5,000 naira are a large, no. 5,000 naira is a large amount of money, correct? 50 kilograms of rice is sufficient for us, all right? Now we have singular verbs used in commentary, like when you're watching a football, you say he shoots, all right? He shoots. A basketball commentary on basketball or football, playing a player taking a shot, right, or taking a shot to the post, goal post. He shoots, something that is happening, so he shoots. Commentary. He dribbles past the defenders. Commentary on a soccer or football or basketball player maneuvering with the ball, right? He dribbles. He scores, all right? Commentary, because you are commenting on the current event that is happening right now. Finally, we have singular verbs used in factual statements, all right? Statements that are considered to be true and facts, so they can't be changed. For instance, the game starts at 7 p.m. The game always starts at 7 p.m. So this statement will never change. The game starts at 7 p.m. This is a fact. She is the fastest swimmer on the team. She is the fastest swimmer on the team. This is also what considered to be a fact. So therefore, it cannot be changed unless someone becomes the fastest swimmer other than her. The stadium holds up to 50,000 spectators. All right. So also here, singular noun, singular verb holds. All right. So this is it. If you have any question, comment, or contribution, do write them in the comment section. I hope you've gained a lot. Thank you very much. Goodbye.